YouTube, y'all? Welcome to another one of our videos, and most importantly, welcome to my Rumble users since I'm also going to be posting this to Rumble. And today, I know my fans in the future will ask me about sophomore year. How was my first day? So we're going to cover it now. So, what I think about the first day of sophomore year, Chaz, it was definitely traffic. Alright, there was a lot of trouble that was going on, lots of cars, and I know lots of people moving down to their new periods, new classes. I low-key missed last year though, since I don't get to go to the same simpler, more laid-back classes, but right now we've learned a lot of lessons, alright? I know I've already prepared myself for this year because, most importantly, by my YouTube persona, it allows me to speak in terms of presentations and projects in a more better and refined way compared to someone who's completely shy. And to be fair, I'm shy too, alright? I'm still gonna stutter sometimes. But the most important lesson that I learned about today in my first day as a sophomore, it's not about the academics, alright? We know that regularly with anytime we move up the high school hierarchy, well, grades, obviously it's gonna get harder and harder. What I've learned about it in terms of girls is that I've learned, number one, two key lessons here. Number one, just because the girl looks cute to the point, that type of cuteness I would literally gouge your eyes out of its sockets. Yes, those types of girls are that dang cute. I'm really not gonna lie. But as I've covered, just because they're beautiful doesn't mean we should rush to date them just because someone else will take them. All right. If for number one, true love comes from waiting patiently, watching about who they are as a person, how do they act, and then acting on the right moment. And most importantly, it's not waiting for the right opportunity. It's you have to make the opportunity in order to talk to her, be friends with her, do what you want with her. All right, that's the thing that I've learned about here. It's not about a lot of generic advice out there that says wait for love, you're gonna get it one day. No, actually, I do agree with some parts of it, yes, but I also think it's about self empowerment. You have to create that opportunity. Life throws opportunities at you, but sometimes you have to make them yourself if you want to meet what you want to get. All right, and that's the first lesson here. All right, it's not about rushing into relationships, it's about seeing who they are as a person and then going up. And the second lesson that I've heard about this one is that it's about girls in terms of romanticization. And I didn't even say that right, did I? But what I've learned is just because a girl looks cute doesn't mean I should romanticize dating her. If I truly, really wanted to date her, obviously we'd still have to take the nuanced pathway. Watch who she is as a person. See how she acts. Is she a kind, beautiful person? Or is she someone that's, well, spicy on the inside in terms of like erratic emotionally? Name like anything that you could with like reckless, alright? That's the thing with a lot of people. A lot of personalities vary across many, many different cultures. Right? That's what I'm saying right here. The goal here for number two is not to romanticize them, but if you want to do that opportunity now, if you want to go date them, take that opportunity. Do it. Do it before you end up only embracing the aspect of love, not embracing the reality of love. That's what I've learned about here is that when people think about girls too much, when boys think about girls too much, I think I've even done this before, we tend to romanticize them. But our goal here isn't to romanticize them. We're not here to embrace fantasy. We are here to embrace reality. Love in its truest form, love in terms of a relationship, name what you could imagine. All right, that's what I've learned here, most importantly, on my first day as a sophomore. This is because I've inferred from a lot of cute girls out there, especially through all of my period classes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I've learned that a lot of them look cute, but it doesn't mean we should rush them, nor does it mean we should romanticize them either in such a way. That's why I think I've said this before. Our goal here is to see them as people, alright? Whether they're spicy, whether they're shy, whether they have an insight that they don't want to show, whether it's of any sort of spectrum, anywhere, anytime, whoever their personality may be. Our goal here is to see them as people, not as people to be romanticized. Even though in a lot of romance novels it does happen that, to be fair, yes, I do expect some romanticization, especially in a relationship. That would be, I find that pretty normal to happen. But romanticizing a relationship 100% of the time without action is just living in a false reality. And that's what I've learned from two of these lessons today for me as a sophomore. Right? It's a very simple day. All right, lots of traffic. We know the coursework's gonna get a little bit more harder, and I still low key missed last year. It went too fast. But those are the two key lessons that I've learned. All right, before I ever join into a relationship. All right. Thank you guys for watching.